What's up, you guys? I'm here on the couch just relaxing. So, got my puppies down there. Don't mind me. I'm just relaxing, comfortable on a Saturday. It's cold, so I'm staying in the house today. But I wanted to touch base on taking care of kids that aren't yours. So, stepchildren, kids that, just not your kids. I want to know how many men actually think it's okay to do that. I asked that question because I have a lot of comments in my TikTok and my Instagram, and my comments under my video, where I had posted a video about, the woman being pregnant by another dude but still with her husband. And that's in that case, I understand, everybody wouldn't want to take care of a child that's not there, especially if it was conceived during a marriage or a relationship. But I want to know about taking care of kids that were already established before you actually got into a relationship with that person. Because I feel like if you decide that you want to get in a relationship with a woman, you have to accept her children. Like, that's just what it is. And I understand for those who are not with it, I'm not knocking you for that. But if you say, okay, I'm going to date you and I'm dating you, and I have to take care of your kids as well, then I feel like you know what you're getting into. And then just say y'all have a kid together, so that's another mouth to feed. But I asked that because like I said, I hear men they say they're not going to take care of another man's child regardless of what it is. Now, there are some awesome stepfathers out here and some awesome stepmothers. Everybody doesn't have the privilege to grow up with their biological mother or biological father. And if you are found it in your heart to just deal with a woman and truly love that woman, I feel like that love goes into her kids as well. Now, if the father is there and he present, that's good too. But what about the kids that don't have a father that is present? And, nobody's asking you to be a father, but at the same time, that's the role you take when you come into a household. And I feel like some women, they want a stepfather for their children. They can say they don't, but I feel like a man can raise a man and a woman can raise a woman. And there's certain things that a woman can't teach a man, certain things a man can't teach a woman. That's just what it is. Y'all can argue with me all day on that. I don't give a damn. But I feel like when you, as a woman or as anybody, man as well, allow someone to come into your household and be that step parent or be a part of your life, and y'all decide to grow together and make a family and a house and a home together, then if that step parent decides to discipline your children or your children or your child, regardless, you have to kind of, and I mean, I ain't talking about something that you don't agree with. I'm saying they snuck out the house and you want to be lenient on them, and they feel like, no, I think you should, like take their car or, take their game or whatever. I feel like whatever decision y'all come together, y'all have to come together. Even if you might not agree with that person's decision, don't disagree with that person in front of that child. Take it behind closed doors. Because if a child know that they can run to the parent that is lenient, which probably going to be their biological parent, and you're going to change or go against what the other parent says, that kind of diminishes the power of that other parent. And if you always do that, that kind of brings a divide between you and your significant other, because they feel like you don't respect their decision. Now, like I said, I'm not, excuse me, I'm not talking about anything like where they, excuse me, are hurting the child. I'm just saying basic punishment. And if you have disrespectful children, and like me, if you have a disrespectful child, and I was raised to respect my parent, it's just certain things you don't do. You don't cuss at your child. You don't let your child cuss around you. It's just certain things you do. If you allow that from your children and that other person doesn't, that's going to be a problem. I feel like whatever you decide, especially if you bring somebody outside into your home, or if you're entering somebody's home and y'all decide to be a family, y'all got to be united. And if you disagree behind closed doors. And I know in that aspect, it's hard, and that's why a lot of people, when men and women, say they don't want to raise anybody else's children because it's a lot. And then if you have a parent, a parent that's involved, they on the outside, that's a biological parent, they may have a problem with you discipline or saying anything to their child. So I can understand why people say they don't want to have kids with, or deal with somebody that already have kids. But at the end of the day, even if you have your kid, with somebody, you might not always agree on how that person, you know what I'm saying, disciplines that child or talks to that child or says things to that child either. So I just wanted to stop to see how many people have been in a situation. Stop by and drop this video to see how many people have been in a situation where you have had stepkids or been in a relationship and had to, discipline or raise somebody else's child. And how did it go? Did it work out? Did it not work out? Were you with it? Would you do it again? Is it something that you're glad you've done? Are you totally against, doing it because you tried it and it's not what for you? Or is it just something that, if you don't have any kids, you want somebody that don't have any kids, and that's just what it is. So let me know in the comments how you feel about it. All right. Thank you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.